has turned into an obsession for many Americans.
But it's not just cell phones consuming the lives of Americans. Experts say iPads, computers, and other electronics are taking over homes too. 13 News Today anchor Elliot Grandia found one family willing to power down from it all for a full week. Here's that story.
From sun up to sun down, Americans are using their cell phones and other electronics to help them get by during the day, oftentimes not even needing to talk to anyone face to face to perform the daily task at hand.
And when you're texting and doing things on Facebook, you don't really have to look at the person and get the reaction.
So what would happen if you unplugged for a week? Well, that's where one brave Roscoe family comes in.
12 to 16 hours a day on either my phone or computer.
Meet April. She says her fiance Jeff and 3 kids, Cooper, Tabor, and Sonnie, could use some digital detox. Every night at dinner, April says this is a typical scene.
I really like to go on Pinterest.
I would have to say my singing monsters.
Sugar crack.
So use my phone, my balance, my checkbook.
Texting and calling. It's getting ridiculous.
So they bravely allowed me to follow them for an entire week while they powered down.
Yeah, what do you think you're going to do when you're not playing on your iPad now?
Rather play outside on the pogo stick or stay inside, probably talking to myself.
So of course, everyone finished selfie. Everyone packed away their treasured electronics into the safe. Day 1 came and I joined the family at the dinner table. According to Family Counseling Services of Rockford, this is the most vital part of any family's day. They say eating dinner as a family 3 times a week electronics reduces the chances a child will use drugs down the road significantly. Well, after dinner was business as usual. The kids headed to the couch while Mom and Dad cleaned up, this time without their iPads. Tabor dusted off his Pokemon collection while the others, well, they didn't know exactly how to occupy their time, but it didn't take long before boredom turned into laughter. For April, the face-to-face interaction was a breath of fresh air, and something she says is lacking, especially between her and Jeff.
A lot of our communication is via text. If we have something that's bothering us, we rarely say it face-to-face.
According to Martha Daniels of Family Counseling, texting instead of talking is becoming the reality for couples across America, and it's not healthy.
That every communication between any two people, 7% of it is based on the words, 38% is based on the sound of the voice, and 55% of it is based on the body language. So if you're not sitting with somebody, looking at them, watching their eyes or their face, you're not getting all of the message.
It is pretty painful going without your iPad and stuff. That's what I would have to say.
April decided to amend that pain with a trip to the library in hopes that swapping the books for their iPads would do the trick. April hoped getting the kids into books more at home, not attached to their phone, would translate into the classroom. East High School freshman teacher Alex Ayano says getting kids to do that would actually help them learn more at school.
Even if the kids look at you, you can't 100% know that they're actually getting what you're saying. But this is just another obstacle, another distraction that pulls them away.
Well, much the week went along in similar fashion. Some days a little louder than others, but little by little, finding an alternative to electronics didn't seem like such a chore. Whether bike riding, chatting in the yard, playing with toys, April says she sees a lot of change in the way the family interacts, especially with how Jeff participated with the kids compared to when his phone was handy.
Our kids try to get, each other's attention, or like when he's on his phone playing his games, they're trying to get his attention. He doesn't hear them at all because he's in the zone.
Right now I get on my phone. I just realize how much time you spend just staring at a screen when there's other stuff going on that you should be doing.
Finally, the day arrived and it was time to open that safe. For Cooper, the moment was a sigh of relief.
Good, I finally get my iPad back.
But the moment also brought on mixed emotions. Time apart from their electronics, April says, brought them closer to each other.
It was really special. We've been waiting for that for a long time. We've been stuck in a rut. I think a lot of families have, with the cell phones, the social media. Feel good.
In Roscoe, Elliot Grandia, 13 News.
The family says they're keeping electronic time to under an hour a day. They suggested families families feel like their child is taking over, try a similar digital detox.